everyone, welcome back to Home Culture. The weather may be a bit ugly today, but every day is a good day for a project. I was given this piece of furniture, which I think was used to store china in like dining rooms, but it has seen better days. There's like some broken bits. The door's missing glass, the drawer doesn't close really well, but I see its potential for something new and creative. I'm on it. Join me as I transform this cabinet into a stylish and functional storage solution for all my crafting vinyl. I'm gonna start with some demo. I've demoed everything that can be demoed here, and it was pretty easy. It went pretty smooth. There are some nails that I still have to remove, and they're pretty tough. They're in there pretty well. And there are some modern fixes to this, and I don't know if I'm going to keep them or if I'm going to replace them. I don't know about that yet. But what I do know is this needs a very, very thorough clean. Like, I need to take years off of this. So, but then it's going to look so good. And I'm just happy that this is going way easier than I expected. Yeah. Before I get to the fun part of like changing color and refinishing this, I have to address the broken parts. And this is the first one that needs some fixing. And by address and fix, I just mean Ralph's gonna fix it, because he's just so much better at it. The fix we did yesterday is holding up great, but I know this cabinet has a lot more things to fix on it. Like, I can tell that the veneer's lifting on the top in so many different spots. We want to reinstate the slides for the drawer so we can actually open and close it easily. And I know there's got to be more things wrong with this, and I want to fix them all, but I want to find them first. So I think that if I give this a sand first, if I sand now instead of trying to repair everything, I'll be able to find all those things that I don't know that are broken right now. So sanding, then repairing. Yeah, that's my plan. I found several areas that need fixing. Some are small, some are big. I'm going to be starting with this right here. I don't know, it looks like a nail when I don't even know, but it definitely needs fixing. And Ralph's gonna be working on some other parts because this is gonna keep us busy for the day. Discard after use. Yeah, no. We're gonna reuse this until it falls apart. Ralph just cut replacement sliders for right here, and look how perfect that is. It's gonna work so much better. Now, just to install them. This spot right here has water damage. I know that because I can look underneath and see it, and it's all raised, and you can tell because, well, it's lighter from where I was sanded. So I want to clean underneath here because it feels like there's junk under there. Like, I don't know, there's something under there. I'm gonna clean underneath there, glue, and then clamp really nice and tight, which I think I can do because this piece is only, well, I don't know if it's only, but it's definitely screwed on, and there's screws to remove. So hopefully there isn't glue, or the glue is really, really weak. So fingers crossed, no more boo-boos, and let's see if I can get this done. Oh, this one's stripped. Ralph taught me that trick today. It's a square, and because it's stripped, I put in this flat, and oh, I could do it. So I learned that today, and I used it. Go me. Okay, now let's try to take this off. Whew, that was easy. So it's just really swollen where the screw was. Ugh. All the clamps, all nice lined up in a row, doing their jobs. This is such a pretty sight. Time to remove the clamps and see if my fix worked. Fingers crossed. Ooh, ooh, she flat. Not too shabby. Give myself a 9 out of 10. I think all the fixes are done. I mean, there was quite a few of them, but now I have to fill in the holes and gaps and cracks. And there's a lot of them. So yeah, I'll be busy for a while. It is now onto painting, and I am painting the piece in Casement by Fusion, but not the entire piece because it does have to match furniture that's already in the room. So a couple spots are going to have like a faux wood finish, so I'm excited to do that. But yes, I am hand painting like hand brushing the entire piece because I don't know, I just really like doing that and I like the results. I haven't really gotten into like using like a spray gun. I mean, I like spray painting, but that's just different. But this will be hand brushed and all of it will be white except for a couple accents of some faux finish. But before I get to any of that, I do need to vacuum everything just to get rid of the last bits of any dust and whatever weirdness that's still on there. I did wipe it down well yesterday, but I just want to be extra cautious that all the dust is gone. And then paint time. Before I can move on with the second coat of the white, there's these, I don't know, defects or gaps all the way around pretty much the entire piece. It's old, it's not the greatest workmanship on this cabinet, and I need to fill that. So I just found myself some Polyfilla Speed Dry, found it in my stash, and that's what I'm gonna use I need to clean it up. So I'm gonna give this a try. Why not? It says it's for small holes and cracks in plaster, wood. This is wood, so yeah. Brick or concrete, okay, whatever. I'm gonna give it a go. I am finally done painting with all the white. I did not read the instructions before I started, and it clearly says that white takes 3 to 4 coats, and it really does. I'm used to Fusion taking like 2 and being like perfect. So white takes many more coats. So yeah, I did like in some spots, seriously like 5, but it looks great. I'm happy with it. And I am going to jump forward a little bit and top coat it right away. I'm going to be using this matte Saman for top coat. It's not a true matte. There's still a bit of sheen, but that's what I want, so I'm okay with that. And the reason I'm gonna be jumping to that instead of doing all the other things that need to be done is because I wanna protect the white finish from, well, me. So I'm gonna top coat, and then I'm going to do the faux finish and fix up the doors because they need inserts, and I need some shelves, and I need a backing, and there's so many things still to do. So I'm just gonna take my time and do some top coat right now. As for the doors, I'm not replacing the missing glass with glass. Instead, I have some thin ply, and I'm going to be covering one side with this fake leather. So it's like a faux leather, and that's what I'm gonna do on the outside. And on the inside, I have some contact paper with a little bit of a pattern. The contact paper is rolled, and that'll be no problems. But the faux leather I ordered off of Temu, and it came in a roll that was bent 3 times. So it's really lumpy. I think I'll be able to get it on smoothly if I use my heat gun. So I'm gonna try that. But I do have enough, I think, if I make a mistake, to fix it. But I think I should be able to do it. I did double check to make sure that it's thick enough when I put it on the ply that you don't see the ply through. It stays pretty white. So that is my big attempt right now, to get faux leather on here, on this ply, without it being wrinkled. You know what? I'm gonna try the back first. I'm gonna start with the back, just kind of get the groove for how this goes, and then move over to the front with the faux leather. But I think it's gonna look so good, don't you? Yeah, it's gonna be cute. I think it's better than glass, yeah. This leather sticker thing turned out really good. I'm impressed. A little bit of heat, and I rubbed it with a towel because I was trying with my hands and my fingers burning a little. So I just did like a shop towel, and I just rubbed it down, and it turned out pretty smooth. So now I need to attach it. I did save all the hardware, so I'm going to reuse the little tacks that were holding in the glass. And another thing that I need to do, because I saved all the hardware, is, I mean, it's so rusted. These hinges are so rusty, so that's definitely an overnight soak in CLR. And another thing I need to do is the contact paper here, this one with the pattern. I want to put this on the inside of the cabinet. So that is my task for today, starting with attempting to nail in these little weird shaped tacks. Hopefully it works. Maybe I should put this one in without. I don't even know what I'm doing. It doesn't look right. My tool for everything is the brad nailer, and I may eventually resort to that. Or just actually get some tiny little nails. These are weird. Normally when I'm working with furniture, I don't use construction lumber, but I thought I'd give it a try this time. We happen to have a bunch of scraps, and I have some chipboard here and then just some plywood. And I want to see if I can refinish it well enough that it looks all right in the furniture. I mean, normally you wouldn't do this, but I'm going to give it a try. So my first step is to put a lot of primer on this. This wood has been sanded down, especially the ply. It's been sanded quite a bit, and we even routered the edge just to make it kind of cute. So it's not as rough as it originally was, but it's still pretty rough. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if this works. Why not try something new? And now 2 coats of paint as my base. I'm ready to move on to the middle step of my faux finish. So I call it the middle step because I painted first, then I have to do this step, and then there's like another step, and then another. Okay, gosh, there's a few steps of it. It's a little bit involved, but it's not hard. So I already painted. So the next step, which I'm going to do now, is just wiping on regular stain. I picked 2. I've done quite a few tests of this. Like I've done a few swatches, and these are the 2 stains that I think are going to work the best. This is Jacobean and Weathered Oak, and I'm just going to smear them on with a sock and then wipe them off with a towel. And it gives me the look that I'm going for. For the top of the cabinet, I need to protect the part that I left white, so I'll be using the delicate frog tape so I don't ruin my finish and then have to do more work. This top is looking so good, even better than expected. I did have to pull out that brush. That's only like to kind of get it into the corners. It was a little bit hard to get that with a rag, but I'm really happy with this so far. So I'm going to let it dry and then see if I'm happy with it tomorrow. The last coat is top coat, but this is the step just before that. I'm going to try to add some wood grain, a little more character to my faux finish here, and I'm doing that by using some gel stain. And I diluted the gel stain with just a little bit of mineral spirit, so it's more like a glaze. And I'm going to put that on and then just, I don't know, work it until I think it looks like wood grain. The shelves are a little more rustic than I normally go with, but they turned out okay. Like using construction grade wood, especially the chipboard, it's a bit rustic, like lodge, like cabin out in the woods far, far away. Not my typical style. I wouldn't maybe do it in, say, something that I was putting in my dining room or my living room, but for craft storage, no worries. I'm going to keep it. But what I do definitely need to do is come up with dividers. I looked up a bunch of different ideas, and what I settled on are these metal, I don't know, U-shaped dividers that you just drill holes and place them in. Now they are removable, so I can make several holes and then move them as I need, just depending on how much vinyl, like if I have too much of one type or something like that. And when I say I just really mean Ralph. He's gonna do this because it requires measuring, and I am terrible at measuring. So I'm gonna hand this off to him. The hinges cleaned up all right. They're not perfect, but I don't want to spray paint them black because I'll make any excuse to spray paint. We brought the cabinet up into the room where it's supposed to be, so now we can start putting it together finally. I don't like the bottom of the drawer. It's just kind of, I don't know, yucky. So I picked this up from Dollarama, and it's like a foam liner, and it's really nice and thick. So let's see if my cutting fits, if I actually measured properly. Yeah, I did. Woo! All right. It has a nice like grip to it, so I think this is perfect. The makeover part of this cabinet is finally done. That took months, seriously, a minimum of 2 months, definitely longer. But there's just so much more repairs needed to it than I expected. Like, it's definitely an antique, it's vintage, it's old, but it's not like the high-end one. This was definitely like the low-end version of like the waterfall style cabinets, but that's fine. We made it work, and I learned a lot about patience in restoration, but it's done. I like how it looks. It matches the rest of the furniture in this room, and now I can move on to vinyl organization and storage. But that's in another video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and check back for the vinyl storage video, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! I'm gonna start with some demo. I'm gonna hit myself in the face. My hair might be frizzy, but that's because it's really humid. Well, it's because I live here, and it's just always humid in the summer here. Anyways, okay. It's either snowing or humid. I'll take the humid. Who cares what my hair looks like? Okay. I did buy some.
They were with all the screws.
Well, you know.
Not with all the nails.
But I did buy something. I did purchase them. I was right.